my name is Maliba Fall and this is my action research project. It is called How Can I Use Differentiated Instruction in My Kindergarten Class to Increase Their Letter Sound Recognition as Measured by Letter Sound Assessment. Here's the introduction of my action research project. This is an action research that focuses on my kindergarten students who need help in letter sound recognition. When I was acquiring my students' background information, I noticed that majority of them never attended school before. So this is their first year in school. Big adjustment. Therefore, the study concentrated to recognize the importance of students' letter sound recognition. Through differentiated instruction, students were able to improve their letter sound recognition by participating in hands-on activities, games, and manipulatives. This is my first year as a teacher at Miami-Dade County Public Schools. I currently teach in a self-contained kindergarten classroom at North County K-8 Center. North County K-8 Center is considered a Title I school and is graded a C school. As a teacher in this school, we strive to provide our students with the highest quality of education so they are motivated and empowered to learn. Our goal is to ensure that our students become role models in the community. At North County K-8 Center, we serve our community by accepting students from diverse backgrounds and variation in academic abilities. As of 2017 and 2018 school year, the demographics are 95% Black and 5% white. There is only 2% of students that are learning the English language. As a result, also the socioeconomic status is 97% of the students are from low-income families. This is where we see a lot of problems. They're missing school a lot, so it's really, really important that differentiated instruction is being held in the classroom in order to reinforce the learning as a whole group. According to the iReady data, on the slide before, there are 8 students who are on or above grade level, and there are 9 students who are below grade level. Why I selected this action research. Due to the lack of letter sound recognition, I noticed that students were struggling with phonemic awareness and phonics activities. Therefore, this action research is designed to assist students in letter sound recognition to display gains in literacy. Phonemic awareness and phonics are an important part of kindergarten where it helps them read. These skills are essential because it connects to all the other reading components. Phonemic awareness includes blending, isolation, and categorization, while phonics includes chunking words together, segmenting, and decoding. Thus, I was able to incorporate different activities in differentiated instructional groups that link to phonics and phonemic awareness instruction to strengthen letter sound recognition. These activities consist of hands-on activities, games, and use of manipulatives. Through these activities, students felt less frustrated and more motivated to read and participate in class, hence improving their overall success in school. Content of my action research. The action research was implemented in my kindergarten class. 17 students participated in this study and all 17 students were able to complete the study over a course of 4 weeks. My focus was to encourage and motivate my students in acquiring knowledge on the letters and sound. My differentiated instruction and grouping were determined through iReady data and teacher knowledge. Students were placed in 3 different groups. Each group consists of 6 students. On a daily basis, each group rotates from Monday to Friday during language arts time. Every day before separating into groups and activities, students were introduced the letter and skill of the week. Following that, I prompted the students the different centers that we were going to use this week depending on the skill. Then I modeled the hands-on activities and games to the students, ensuring that all their questions were answered. Throughout the modeling, I ensure to be detailed and clear with the instruction for students can understand what they are doing and what they should be learning as an outcome of this activity. Additionally, once students were done with the activity, they transitioned by using their differentiated instruction folders. For instance, while students are isolating or blending in one center, they also need to write down the words for reinforcement. This permitted me to see where the student stands and if he or she is struggling. After implementing differentiated instruction for a 4-week period focusing on letter sound recognition, students displayed gains in the letter sound assessment, which we took every Friday. We received the assessment every Monday to ensure that students were gaining knowledge and receiving feedback on the letter and sound identified and the ones they need improvement. This process continued for 4 weeks in order to receive enough daily since the assessment were given once a week. My major findings. The iReady score ranged from 284 through 408. There are 2 students who are in mid-K level, 6 in early K level, and 9 in emerging K level. K standing for kindergarten level. The pre-test of the letter sound assessment indicated that 64% of my students scored 80% or higher. During the 4 week of this action research and implementation of this study, the letter sound assessment displayed gains. During week 1, 2 students earned A's, 2 students earned B's, 8 students earned C's, 3 students earned D, and 3 students earned F. During week 2, 3 students earned A, 4 students earned B, 5 students earned C, 3 students earned D, and 3 students earned F. During week 3, I had 5 students displayed that they earned A, 5 students earned a B, 4 students earned C's, 2 students earned D's, and 2 students earned F. During week 4, 6 students earned A, 5 students earned B, 4 students earned C, 3 students earned D, and 1 student earned F. Slowly but surely, we did see major gains from the students. They started moving some students from B to A, C to B. I did not have any student go down. I do have 2 of my students in my classroom that they tend to miss a lot, but they were able to retain the information and still show some gains. Also, I did a post survey which displayed evidence on each student's feelings towards the implementation of differentiated instruction, targeting letter sound recognition while adding hands-on activities, games, and manipulatives into each center. At first, my students were very satisfied with the games. It's something new, but then they began to feel very neutral about the concept. They weren't all that wow, they weren't all that engaged. So I had to have a talk to them. I had to let them know that practice makes perfect. We need to practice in order to ensure that we keep the knowledge, we retain the knowledge. There's different activities that we're going to be doing, so it's very important for them not to give up. After having a talk with them after week 2, they were very thrilled. Week 3 and 4, I did get more engagement and more motivation from my students, and they were willing to learn the skill in different ways. They were more open about it. Future action research. So for my future action research, I have developed new questions and hypotheses that intrigued me throughout this. One question that arose is, what will be the impact of continuing the differentiated instruction for the full year? If I saw some gains just for a 4-week period, I could only imagine differentiated instruction a full year. We are required to do it, so it's something that is done, but we tend to deviate and not just focus on one skill. Also, another question was, will it show larger learning gains? How would it impact students' phonics knowledge? Can struggling students' attitude change towards reading? I would like to incorporate other reading components into the differentiated instruction group. One in specific is fluency. I did my internship in a first grade class and I noticed how important fluency is in order to do well in the SAT testing. So transitioning from kindergarten to first grade, they're going to need to learn how to read and comprehend the passage. Therefore, if they read with fluency and they understand what they're reading, once they get to first grade, the teacher all has to teach them is how to comprehend, how to find the main idea, how to find the key details. So as a kindergarten teacher, I would like to prepare my students to read fluently and then work on comprehending the passage if there is time. And the group of kids that I have, I could do that with. Another area I would apply in the future is to monitor students for a larger period of time. I would like to see their progress in a semester compared to 4 weeks, which I mentioned earlier. Challenges that I encountered here is that there are not that many, not that much time to get stuff done. 15 minutes and then we rotate, 15 minutes and then we rotate. As a kindergarten teacher, you have to prompt them, you have to support them. It takes a lot of time to get them installed and iReady. I have to go and help them. It's very time consuming, but at the end of the day, all that running around, it is worth it. It is worth to take out time of your day. It is worth to focus where your kids are struggling. And see how you can make any gains. It's better for you as a teacher. It motivates you, and it also motivates the kids to want to come to school and learn and be a part of our family, a part of the team. So thank you for watching, and this is my action research project, and have a great day.